everybody. Clearing. All right, so this is going to be the regular Divine Masculine daily check-in. I'm going to start off with a message from the DMs. Channeled message for you, viewer. What can we see? So thank you, Divine Creator. Please bring through the highest and best messages for our viewer from their DM. We got one energetic card as well. I just had a bunch of cards. Okay, let me have a look at what we've got here. Oh. Okay. So the first card we have is Seal of Venus, Elemental Magic, Self-Love, and Protection. That's the energetic card. This card, I'm going to get to the channeled message. I just need to tell you that this is when we're leveling up and we're going to a new expression. This is sort of the rite of passage that we go through where we're protected in that motion. It's kind of like a child in an incubator or something like that, where we're kept comfortable while we go through it in some regard. And when we're up leveling spiritually, this is the sort of energetic protection that comes in and allows for the growth process to be uninterrupted, blessing, a quiet period of time where we can actually go into hermit mode. Sometimes life doesn't afford us that, and then in these times we do have more of that opportunity. So Divine Masculines are giving us this card of protection. I know you from somewhere. Have I lost everything? Be more selfish, and I'm absolutely in love with you. Light, and you hurt me, I get, but that's okay, I guess. So these are the cards that came out in this order. I'm going to read it like this. So I've been feeling lately that we need to start fresh. We need to completely reinvent the connection that we've shared. I love you so much. It has been absolutely incredible seeing who you are as a person, understanding the best that we've been able to do so far. But our story isn't finished, and if we could just drop all of it and have a redo, that's what I'd like more than anything. I'm working really hard on seeing myself through fresh eyes, and I'm seeing you through those fresh eyes as well. But when we start talking again, you of all people will know that I am different than I was before. I know the look in your eye. I see it in your posture. I feel it with my heart and soul when you can't bear to look at me or when I've hurt you. The things that I've said when I've put both feet in my mouth, I see it flash across your eyes, and it hurts me so badly to do that to someone I love so much like you. So by the time we come back into connection really on the way that I'd like, it will be like we have a fond past life together, and we're coming back in to see how we've been from that objective place. That's how I feel when I'm in a really positive, high vibe scenario. And a lot of times you see I'm crying. I don't usually cry, so please know it's because I sincerely broke my own heart when I stepped back from you, when I said what I said, when I did what I did. The second the words came out of my mouth, I regret it. I've only cried once since then. And even sharing this with you now, I didn't expect to have tears. But it scared me to think of losing you in that moment. And then you kept talking to me. You kept reaching out. You kept our connection. You showed me that that wasn't even a deal breaker for you. In that moment, I saw that I was capable of true mindlessness. I wanted to say evil, but we both know I'm not evil and you're not evil. I won't even joke like that with our connection. I'm really learning what self-love and self-care looks like, and you exemplify that. No matter what life throws you, you always amaze me with how resilient you are and how much of a priority you are. I used to think you were naive. I used to think, what kind of a head in the clouds person is this? And now I know, because you're showing me how to be more selfless and not be self-sacrificing. There's such a difference. Being selfish is actually kind of beneficial, and this stopped me dead in my tracks when you showed me this lesson, when you demonstrated through your example that taking care of yourself, advocating for yourself, is actually beneficial. It was like all of the red flags that the world handed me couldn't compete with the truth that I saw you living. It was like the total opposite of what I'd always been taught a person was supposed to do that was loving. And yet I could tell with every ounce of myself that you had figured it out. You have no idea how important that was for me to see, to watch you truly take your empowerment to that level. You take my breath away. I'm absolutely in love with you. The light that you are in the world, the light that you shine, is so absolutely profound. And even when I don't say so, just know that I am completely in awe of you. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. You know, I blamed you when I said what I said and did what I did. I blamed you. But when I look back on the facts, you never abandoned me. You never left. What kind of a love is that you have? It's only divine. My angel, there's no one like you. Even when I said those things, you just held space. I can't even look you in the eye right now. Just know that I know that you love me. Just know that I know that that's what love is. I never want to see that happen between us again. And I know it wasn't you that hurt me. Not for the first time. It did hurt what happened between us, but it's strange because I never let you in close enough to feel that, and I did this time. I'm still recovering from it because you're so pure and blameless in how you've handled this situation. It's been a doozy to overcome. That's why I'm not sure how to talk to you. There's always been an in with people, you know, petty arguments that go this way. They're easy to, you know, strike up a conversation again by saying, remember when you did this? I don't have that to fall back with our connection because you did nothing wrong. And that's a tough pill to swallow. Wow, divine masculines. Okay, so I'm just gonna collect myself here now. Let's get into the DM read. Wow, anybody got a Kleenex? Thank you, Divine Creator, for showing me what do the DMs What are the DMs thinking about these connections today? That was so much transparency and vulnerability. I'm not often led to bring in those channeled messages, but I think the eclipses have truly removed a new level of the illusion. Thank you, Divine Creator. What are the Divine Masculines thinking about the connection consciously? What are they feeling on the heart space for their Divine Feminine? Yeah, I'm a real person. Gosh. No editing around here. My chin is dripping tears. What are the Divine Masculines wishing at this time? What actions are being taken? What is the biggest challenge, the spirit guided advice, and where is this connection going in the near future? On the conscious mind, becoming a better person. Your Divine Masculine is setting healthy boundaries out in the world. This love has blown their previous assessment of what love is out of the water, and they are making some mighty moves in their lives now. There's some big change underfoot, I just heard. So many things that they were sitting on the fence regarding, they can no longer be in that lukewarm energy. They have lit the fire. They're inspired right now to make some major changes in their lives. Not necessarily directly for your connection, but it will be for them, for their well-being, for their, the messages that just came through, their own integrity, their own worth. Your love has shown them what they are worth. They didn't see that coming. They didn't think they needed that. It's a game changer. What is on the heart space? Kindness. They see so clearly now the times where they took the shortcuts, the easy way out. They ran, they pretended they were okay. They said something when they meant something else. They didn't say enough. They want to change that. It's sinking in. It's really impacting them on the heart space. There's a lot of emotions today. A lot of it. It's hitting hard. Your love never changes. And I heard, and they are but a fool. They are saying that of themselves. But even a fool can begin somewhere, I just heard. We obviously don't think you're fools, DMs, or we wouldn't, we couldn't, we shouldn't, we didn't, we haven't, we won't. And yet we still will when it's right. Okay, what is the wish? To see the truth. To see the truth. This wish card used to come up in this wish position all the time. Divine Masculines, hands down, unanimously used to wish for this connection, and now they're wishing to remove and to see anything that is a non-truth, untruth, half-truth. They want to clear all of that. They want to get real. They want to get real. They want to figure it out. They want to face what they have been misguided by. They want to take a look at it. They want to look deep within and find their truth in a new way. Some of them don't want that. I just heard some of them do not want that. They wish they could just run away from that. It hurts too bad, I just heard. Let it shine. Let your gnarly truth shine, Divine Masculines. Admit defeat of the ego. Admit it and let it sink in and let it change you. Go with the process. All in good fun, but seriously, Divine Masculines, let it be. Let it be. What are the Divine Masculines' actions at this time? Wow, so there is third-party situation energy here. So for the DMs that are involved in a karmic connection, whether it's a relationship, a marriage, a casual lover, they are really pretending everything is fine, but inside they are not really that jazzed about their scenarios. They are putting on a brave face. I'm getting this biding time to actually step into their authenticity with no going back. And that is synonymous with aligning more fully with your connection, because they can't meet you eye to eye without the imposter syndrome unless they are their authentic self. And they know it. You're that one person, DF. Okay, what is the biggest challenge? Karmic feminine energy blocking divine connection. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So the biggest challenge is that there are these other influences that are preventing true, deep embrace of the nurture and fire and passion here. This is the biggest challenge. Divine masculines understand that they are blocking because of their own lack of belief in self and love, quite simply, because our true selves are the core of love. So when we don't believe in ourselves, we don't believe that we are that love. So this is the challenge, is embracing the opportunities for authentic, passionate, sustaining, nourishing energy in their lives. What is the spirit-guided solution? Bringing justice to the anxiety and committing to the path. Picking up this one flame, one wand, and climbing the mountain to stake victory. Slaying the dragons, doing the work. Anxiety has been coming through as a major descriptor of being really far out of alignment with higher knowing. To bring justice to this, divine masculines, it's time, now that you know you've been holding back nurture and true passion, depth. You've been holding back this feminine ease and grace and flow and navigation and deep compassion and nurture. You've been holding that back in your life. You've been selling yourself short. That's where the anxiety is coming from. Release it, divine masculines, and come into a justified, real, authentic love. Don't run from that in yourself. Believe you are worthy of it. And I just heard, come home to yourself. Come home to your feminine. Come home back into the authentic, real deal energy, and watch how your life aligns. Where is the connection going in the near future? The Emperor is putting down the control issues and beginning to love themselves. Seeing how they need to let the love in. I just heard it's time to do it for real, once and for all. Wow, okay, that wrecked me. But not really, I'm fine. The person I am is fine. I can't control these expressions when I'm channeling. Don't worry about me, everyone. This is definitely to convey. I'm a medium, so I definitely bring through the messages in the way that they are intended. And for many divine masculines, they are having some tears. When I was feeling into the masculines having cried about the relationships with the feminines, I was seeing various masculines in their bed at night, alone in a bathroom, one in a public washroom, sitting there watching the football game. I'm seeing different masculines when it hit them, each individually, in that moment that they have regretted what they've said. Ugh, okay, many blessings. Bye for now.